Good evening, happy humans. Make a whole bunch of noise for DYNAMITE PDX featuring J-Day. And please help me welcome your host for the evening. Go bananas for Jake Llewellyn and Howie's improv chat.
My co-host tonight, go bananas for Howie's the Brochure! Thank you so much for being here. DYNAMITE PDX, Curious Comedy Theater, make some noise!
This side can probably do a little bit better than that side. Come on!
What about this side?
One more time, this side!
What about the balcony?
Oh.
Boo.
The balcony doesn't get to play anymore.
I know. Yeah, you pick a right or left. All right, this is a competition. Left side. On your mark and set, go.
Right side, go! Oh, I think.
I'm going to give you one more try. Balcony!
Yeah!
We're back in the game. We're back in the game.
Yeah.
All right, great. Are you pumped up? Are you ready for the show?
Yeah!
Nice.
I think we should bring out a special treat for the
We
evening.
have a special treat for you. These trio, they've been touring the world. We're so lucky to have them.
I know, they're fresh off their last gig from Kansas City, Missouri, poolside.
Such a big gig.
Pool.
Yeah. Well, because we're sponsored by Bull Run Distillery.
Yeah, so you guys got free tastings out there. How long have you got free tasting?
Yeah, they're the best whiskey in Portland. They're our sponsors. We're really proud of them to be sponsors. They gave us some swag, some prizes to give to you. Are you excited about prizes? So we have this special trio. Let's just introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prize Boys! Oh my God! They're so sexy! Okay, Prize Boys over. This one's like the cool one. This is like, he's too cool.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely still has his pager, right?
Hey, Prize Boys, what kind of prizes do you have?
Got a Bull Run t-shirt that says Bull Run Distillery on it.
Oh.
Single malt whiskey.
Wow.
Delicious enoki, just like me. I have 2 snapback Bull Run Distillery hats. One size fits all, maybe not this size.
You need something to put your liquid in. What about this Bull Run flask?
All right, hey, give it up for the Prize Boys! Okay, we have 4 prizes. We need 4 audience members who want to play a game to win these prizes. Who? I see a hand right there. Yes. Yes, that's 2. You got one, Holly?
Yeah, I got one over here.
Okay.
What about the thing on the balcony?
Oh, is anybody on the balcony?
You in the blue.
Okay, yeah! Okay. You're up here. I chose you. You're the chosen one. Alright, and then we need our audience members over there. Yeah, okay, great.
We need one more.
We need one more.
I got one coming from the top.
The most special person in this entire theater, Therese, get up here! Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, all of our audience members. Okay, Allie, will you just say my name, please?
Alright, what's your name?
Will.
Will, thank you. What's your name?
Emily.
Emily, thank you. Therese. Therese. And your name?
Elle.
Elle.
Right.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to play the name game. So audience members, one at a time, you are going to say a name to the audience. A name that you hope is in here. And if there is that name in the audience, they're going to say here, okay? If you guess right, and there's a name of that person in the audience, then you're still in the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But don't pick somebody that you're sitting with because that's totally cheating.
Yeah. For example, I'll go first. I'll just burn this one. If this is your name, just say a polite here. Michael.
Here.
Yeah! I'm still in the game.
Mike and Hardy.
Yeah, now, and if I were to do like a losing name, like Tasha. Exactly, okay. It's never a Tasha.
No Tasha.
Sorry.
Never a Tasha.
Never a Tasha.
I always
Okay,
invite her. Never comes.
you're up.
Tasha doesn't like him.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Oh! Yes, you're still in the game.
Still in the
Okay,
game.
all right.
John?
No way! Wow. Hell just really
You're gonna go
hard.
on that side of the stage. You still get a prize.
Chris. Chris.
Yeah.
Chris
Okay,
right
great.
there.
You're still in.
All right.
Julia.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. She's out.
Hey, I know.
You still get a prize.
Okay.
Okay. Next round.
Round two.
Have you chosen your next name?
I have.
Okay.
Amy.
Yeah. All right, Amy.
Jen.
Oh,
Nice.
Frank.
Okay, round three.
All right.
All right.
Running out of common names.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that real?
No, that's a denial.
Get the fuck out. Just kidding, Jamie.
Rich.
Rich. Not Richard, not Will.
We'll take a dick.
It's gonna be
There's a
good.
dick.
There's plenty of
Yeah, okay, you're over there. Wait, you gotta win to stay in.
That's true.
Okay, you're lightning. Hold on, you're lightning round because she might lose.
Francesca.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is it. All right, and you know, I would just choose to choose the first prize time It's so much worse without the music cue. Okay, there we go. Okay, enough. Too sexy. All right, now, what prize do you want from the prize boys?
I want the liquid container.
Liquid container!
Glasses down.
Wonderful. Great, thank you so much. You won. All right, runner-up number 2. Yes. What prize do you want from the prize boys?
Prize boys!
Damn it. Okay.
2 hats left.
Which prize do you want?
Hat do you want?
Differences between these two. I guess we'll take the right one.
He chose the right one, and then you get the last hat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the prize boys.
We'll see you next stop.
All right.
God, I really like the one in the jean shorts.
He's just so cool.
I know. It's like, oh, I just want to eat morning cereal with him or something.
I just want to watch him lean.
Oh, yeah. I want to watch him make payphone calls.
I wish he was on My So-Called Life.
My God, I wish that too. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first act? One of course, best stand-up comedians.
Yes, she founded, right, the Let's Stand Up Festival, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah, it is a show.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring her out. Kirsten Kuppenbender!
Give it up for these guys. I don't need that. Stands are for sissies. You guys, how's it going? Oh, seems sufficiently excited. It's family season. You guys okay? Is everyone okay? Just all the conversations and the cleaning and the passive aggression. It's almost over. I think it's over, actually. It's fine. I have a decent family. I tried to do some family time with my sister. We went to go see Blade Runner. Thank you. I wrote it. Some of my best work. Actually, yeah. We actually do a family time thing where we go and we sit alone in the dark together and watch other people talk. Aces. No, we went and saw Blade Runner, which I had heard about it was gonna be the night of my life. Like I was just like talking about it all week. This is gonna happen. And I was so pumped, and we got down there and I got a 32 ounce of regular Coke, drank the whole thing. This isn't a pee story. But I was pumped, and I was like, whoop, whoop, and we were sitting there, and all the previews were so good. And then we were like 15 minutes in, and I had to pee, so I'm a human being. And so I went to the bathroom for like 2, maybe 3 minutes tops, and I came back, and I never understood what was happening ever again. Ever. I was just like, I missed something so important while I was gone. And I was asking my sister, I was like, wait, is he a robot? Why is he crying? Does he have feelings? What is that? And she was like, shh. I was like, what is that? Is that a hologram? His girlfriend? Is he gonna have sex with a hologram? What is it? She's like, shh. And I was like, but that's Harrison Ford. Is this Star Wars? Are they in the desert? And my sister's like, shut up. Right now, I will tell you what happens when it's over. Which that movie is 7 hours long, as you know. So I was just like waiting to get to the end, so many questions. And then at the very end, I was like, and I turned to my sister and she was like, shit, and I woke her up and I was like, when did you fall asleep? And she was like, explained it and I didn't understand. So I still don't know what happened in that movie. Apparently it was very good, very good. You know, like, what is that? I'm not dumb, okay. Maybe, a little, but I'm not like, I don't go to the movies to be smart, you know? I want to like, tell me a story, you know? Like, I didn't bring a notebook, and it shouldn't be millions of dollars for just like a big pile of confusion. Like when I was younger, we had things like The Matrix, which is a very understandable sci-fi thing, and the whole fucking time they're like, he's the one, he's the one, he's the one, you know? Like you could go to the bathroom 37 times and come back and they're like, he's the one. Okay, it's a computer, the Matrix, we're all a part of it. Yeah, okay. I need that. I don't want to be smart there, you know? So take me back to like Castaway, you know what I mean? Totally makes sense to me. There's like a plane crash and a guy, there's a ball. They love each other. I understand that. You guys, I'm gonna quit my job. Thank you. Thank you. You don't even know where I work. You're like, get out of there. Thank you, I will. No, actually, I work from home, so it's gonna be kind of weird to figure out. Exactly, that's my thought. It's fine. I work with my sister it's our family business, which is one thing I really don't understand. I see it all over the world, all over this town, is people are really proud to be members of a family business, and I don't understand that. I'm like, why are you telling people that? You know, they'll be like on business cards or like on vans. Sometimes they'll have like a whole building that just says, we couldn't figure out what to do with our lives, and now we're all trapped in here together. They got us at a vulnerable moment, and now we have never been able to leave. I hate my sister. I don't know how to get out. It's fine. I think I might get back into restaurant work. That was like my favorite stuff. I did it for a long time. It's good, you know, the one person in Portland that works in a restaurant, yes! You and me, history. How many people here have like an OLCC card? Just clap. You understand. Yeah, I love that work. It's just it's like a little ballet of like, hello, how are you? I'm walking away, and just like extra money on the way and get out of here. So good for my personality type. And I've like, in restaurant land, is like, never more in my life have I ever had someone say to me, you know, you remind me of Ellen. Like my whole life in restaurant, like once a day. And it was always, I know what that means. I just like, I don't look anything like Ellen. Maybe right in this moment I'm a little reminiscent, like, I'm a little fun today. But, sorry, the gay thing. I feel like when you're in a restaurant and an older person identifies you as something they've seen before, they'll just have to tell you, you know? So I would it would always just be a sweet elderly couple, and I'd come and, how are you doing? And this lady would say, oh, cool, we'll get another glass of wine, and honey, you remind us of somebody. Well, I thought so first, but do you know who it is? And I'd always be like, I don't know. Tell me. And they'd be like, you remind us so much of Ellen. And that was what they were saying, was like, we can see that you're gay. We love you. We love gay people. Ellen's gay. 2 wines. It's fine. But I love that. I love waiting tables. I might go back to it. But I think the only thing I don't like about waiting tables is that you can't really make people leave, like, ever. There's all these, like, fancy ways, like, just pouring water forever, and they just sit there. People can die in a room. And they'll just be covered in, like, to-go checks or whatever. But the last day I waited tables, I came upon that situation. There was a guy named Mr. Peterson, and knew all about him because he was retired, and retired people have like a different understanding of time. They just don't have to be anywhere, you know? So they're just like, let's tell all the jokes. But this guy was in there with his family, and I'd grown fond of him, but it was like one of those, it was like a brunch shift, and it was busy, and I was just doing all the stuff and waiting and getting wine and glasses and things and doing such a good job. And then every time I'd come by, I'd be like, you know, I read this bumper sticker the other day. It's just so funny. Can I tell you? Okay. But I was just trying to deal with this thing, and Mr. Peterson sat there forever with his family. And what had happened is I brought the check, and then before the check, I said, can I bring you guys some dessert? Do you want some dessert? And for the 1,000th time, Mr. Peterson said, if you give me any more food, you're gonna have to roll me out of here. I was like, all right, I need that table. And then I was doing all my stuff, and I came back, and he hadn't paid the check, and I was like, do you want some water? Do you want some water, Mr. Peterson? And he was like, if you give me any more water, I'm gonna float on out of here. And I was like, Mr. Peterson, that's not how buoyancy works. Buoyancy is the displacement of water, Mr. Peterson. You're like a lead weight. You're not gonna float anywhere. And he just was so sad and looked at me, and I was like, a little fun today. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to get back into that line of work, but I am going to tell you that this show is going to be amazing. Please welcome back to the stage your hosts, and thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
Kirsten Kuppenbender!
Coop!
Yes!
Find her, follow her,
Yes.
love her.
Yes. Jay,
Yes, Holly?
I think it's time for a little bit of improv.
Are you ready for some improv comedy?
What?
Well, we have an excellent feature group. I'm so excited to have them on the show.
Yeah, they're a rambunctious bit of youth from the collegiate field, I believe.
Academia.
Oh, yes, academia and whatnot. They go by the name of Campus Brochure!
New Year's Eve date. Oh my gosh, all right. So from you guys, we need a suggestion of a location, something that's non-geographical. Skating rink. Castle. I heard skating rink. All right, thank you. We are Campus Brochure.
I don't think those are the right size, Ellen.
They're the right size, Paige.
to become the next Tanya Harding. And I'm not gonna be able to do that if you're like falling all over your tiny feet.
Paige, my skating has literally nothing to do with you. I will stay in my little corner, my small, very, very feminine, cute corner, and you can just take up the whole rink and be all over with big feet.
Okay, Ellen. But the thing is, everyone at John F. Kennedy skating rink knows that you are my little sister, and I don't want you to embarrass me.
They don't know shit. We don't even look like each other.
You're right. I got the high cheekbones, and I got the little feet. Ellen. Do you see that man over there with the spectacles?
Yeah.
That man is none other than Gerald Fitzgerald Jr.
You didn't tell me that Gerald Fitzgerald Jr. is gonna be here. I mean, do you think he likes things like all over the skating rink, or like kind of like small, dainty movements?
Ellen, Gerald is here for me.
Paige, I think you tend to think that because you can't see past your cheekbones.
Hard at work, eh, Randall?
Every Saturday, I gotta come in here and make things fresh.
Insider tip. Gerald Fitzgerald Jr.'s.
No shit, the famous... No shit, the famous poker player.
Right. He's out here looking for skating models for his next big poker game.
You know what? I like a good model with small feet. Like a nice, just tiny, just boop.
I like it with high cheekbones and large feet. You know, they're like...
That's somebody's fetish, right?
Maybe Gerald.
Whatever.
So the reason I'm telling you this is because, well, I was going to fire you today.
Thank you, Mark, for not firing me. I got a family, and children. There's a dog. There's a whole, like, if you picture the American dream, although I spray shoes for a living, I got a house and a car.
That's what can happen when you raise the minimum wage.
Everyone's really excited to see who you're gonna choose. Like, you never have talked about like exactly what tastes you have. No one knows. There's such a wide variety of different weird girls.
I know, Samantha. First of all, you're the best intern in the world.
Thanks. Oh, man.
Secondly, but you're not my type.
That's fine.
So, you realize I have a big poker tournament coming up.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know. It's on my calendar with a giant star around it.
Yeah. And for some reason, I need a skater to stand next to me.
That makes sense. Skaters bring good luck.
Well, they're the quickest to get drinks because they just go over there.
So useful. Do you have any thoughts so far, though?
Well, you've been my intern for so long.
17 years.
I remember when I just plucked you out of that college and said, college is not for you.
And you ended up being right. I struggled about it for a long time, but you were right.
Yeah, I was at the campus, you know, doing my talk, and I looked at you and I said, you need to work for me.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I would love to hear what you think I'm looking in a model skater.
Okay. Well, foot size is important. But like, small or big? Or squished?
Here you are, size 19.
Thanks.
I must say, you don't have the build for a skater.
No. Nope.
Normally skaters are broad shoulders,
Yep.
thin,
Yep, like a triangle.
petite waist.
Nope. I am a rectangle.
Yeah. You're like 5'5" this way and 5'5" that way.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, bathrooms are that way.
Man.
You have to go to the bathroom too? They're this way behind the counter.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
She
you
could
can
just
skate. You can skate through it.
She could just walk right through it.
Yeah.
Man, I've been coming here every week for 16 years. I've never seen that. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go through it.
It's cool. It's
Who
all
is
right.
that girl? Do you know her?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
here she is.
Shit.
You don't need to.
Oh. Hi. Hi.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. You're really feminine.
Here, I'm just gonna spray her with a little bit of water.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Thank
Wow.
I'm doing
like a mist or something.
I'm gonna go skate.
I'm Johnny. Johnny Tsunami. Hi, Alan.
Hey, thank you for meeting me in the back alleyway.
It's okay, I do this a lot.
Listen, I know the competition's really stiff right now. I was thinking maybe as the owner of the ring, you could work out something.
Are you
Yes.
asking me
Yes.
on a date?
Yes.
All right, exchange for a date.
Oh God.
Brandon,
Oh.
what is the matter with you? Go back to spraying those shoes.
It's my break. I get 15 minutes every 3 hours.
Okay, then pass it. Oh, my manners, yeah.
That's my actually.
So. Oh my God. Okay, so do we have a deal?
Let me see what I can do. But I've known Gerald for many years. I got a feeling I can help you out.
I feel like I walked into some shady shit. I'm gonna go back inside.
It'll be simple. At some point, he's gonna want to get some drinks, and when I bring him the drinks, I'll tell him, hey, I know you got a poker deal
Yep.
on the way.
Then you'll slide over a poker chip with a picture of my face on it.
Okay.
What are you?
Dad, I'm trying to be a skater. I don't want to be a slimy businessman. I just want to fall in love.
I brought you here so you can watch how I do things.
I know you smoke and yell at people.
They go hand in hand. Listen, in this line of work, there's no room for love. There's no room. You just go there and hustle.
You just hustle.
You just hustle. These skates look ridiculous on you.
I got big feet. It's your genetic fault.
I know.
I'm just gonna put your skates there, sir.
Oh, I thought this was a bar.
I saw you're having a bit of a tough time out there.
I'm so precious. I'm like a butterfly was given a human body. And then given just like teeny tiny little skates that fit on my teeny tiny little feet.
Tiny feet, you say?
Yeah.
Social skating begins in 1 minute.
Shit.
Wait. You don't have to go back out there right away, do you?
Yeah. I have to show Johnny how teeny tiny my teeny tiny little feet are.
Wait, just 1 second. I want to give you these special skates. They're the smallest skates.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh man.
Just see, they fit.
Perfectly. Hey, Ellen, you put on smaller skates? I didn't even know that was possible. I'm beautiful. I'm gonna skate on that little section.
Welcome to the YMCA.
From Dad. You gotta help me. There's a girl, and she's on the rink, and she's so beautiful and precious, and this is my one chance. You gotta distract him with a poker game.
You know I have a soft spot for you. Okay, what do you need me to do?
I just need you to get Dad in a smoky room, and there's a chip, I don't know. You just need to distract him for 10 minutes. That's all I need for couple skates. And then I'm gonna woo her, and I can get you paid. You won't just be an intern anymore. I get you on the payroll.
Oh my God!
I'm just supposed to be out there watching the skating.
I'm supposed to be handing out shoes.
Can I get you a drink, Gerald?
Yes, but put some skates on.
I love how you handle that.
You know, I've had an intern now for 17 years. I'm got my eyes on a newer one.
Well, first, let me go ahead and sweeten the pot by adding my house keys.
Oh.
Thank you. Just a little tiny bit there.
Enjoy your drink. Okay. Ellen! Ellen!
Johnny! Oh, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I've been practicing this line. It's the one thing my dad told me a long time ago. My mom died in childbirth. Before that, they were in love, and he said something to her, and she loved him ever since. Ellen, yes, I'm old money. I'm gonna pay someone to film it.
Okay.
Help me get these off.
Yeah. Hey, so I was offered a job, and I kind of lost everything in the poker game. And I kind of need to take this job.
Oh, what, he wants you to be his intern?
Yes, that's exactly what he wants.
Have you seen the current intern, Randall?
Was that the current intern's name, Randall?
Yes!
Oh.
I'm wearing my best, most distractingest outfit, but I can't find the right room.
See what I'm trying to say? This is what happens to Gerald's interns.
Oh, hang on. Were you dazed and confused as a person before you started working for the poker player?
I've had a bright future.
I think I've made my decision. Step on up. High cheekbones, big feet. Get out of here.
What?
Get out of here.
What?
This one, step on up.
Okay. I believe in you. Going to college either way.
These Tootsies say winner. But you'd spill too many drinks. Get out of here. The real winner is you.
What?
Me?
This is rigged.
No.
Yeah?
You proved to me tonight that love does have a meaning. Son, this is for you.
All right, you guys still having a good time? All right, I'm gonna do one quick final competition. Left side. Ooh, that felt pretty good. Right side. Oh, balcony, it's your time. Yeah. All right. Great job, guys. Okay, are you ready to see your headliners? All right, they are coming from the Vancouver Improv Festival, and they're headed to the San Diego Improv Festival in February. It's All right, and now we're going to welcome to the stage their guest monologist for this evening. He's the editor-in-chief of the Portland Mercury, Stephen Humphrey!
Hello. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. I think we can all agree that this world is full of divisiveness. Yes? Okay, great. Okay, but there's one thing that you can say to anyone in the entire globe, and they will go, yeah. And that is, cats are dicks. Okay, so, example. So, when I was a bachelor, I had a cat. His name was Dirty. Now, the reason his name was Dirty, there are two reasons. One was his markings that made his face look like it was dirty. The other was, when I was having sex, he was always getting up inside of it, right? He would be shoving his nose and whiskers into the juicy bits. He would be, when I'm doing my pony, he would actually climb up on my back and just go like that. It was distracting. And so, also, another thing about him was he was psychologically damaged, for sure. All cats are. But this guy, Dirty, he was like the Hannibal Lecter of cats. He would bring in just like a lot of cats, they'll bring in animals, right? And they'll drop them. They're showing off. But Dirty, he would do very particular things. Like for one morning, I woke up, I got out of bed, and I stepped on something wet. I went, okay, here we go again. And I look, and it's a mouse's face. He wasn't right. All right, here's the worst example of what he did. Okay, so my now wife, we were not married at the time. I was going to meet her parents. She was going to bring them over to my place. And the place was a pigsty, right? And so I was a bachelor. So I was like cleaning up as hard as I could, right? And I was like, and I made this like really nice casserole, and I was gonna really try to impress these guys, right? And so I'd gotten everything clean. I was like, the last thing I had to do was just mop the floor. That's all I had to do. So I was mopping the floor, and it was all nice and wet. And that's when Dirty brought in a full-size bluebird in his mouth. Okay, now if it was dead, that would have been great. But it wasn't dead. And he went like, there, and let the bird go, and the bird is half dead, but flapping and bleeding, and his feathers are flying everywhere, and he's panicking, and he's covering the floor is sticky with feathers and blood, and it's getting in the casserole, and I'm going, God, no! And so I'm trying to throw open the front door, and I'm like trying to shove this bird out, and I finally get it out, and I'm like, oh, now I maybe have a couple of minutes to get this cleaned up. What Dirty did, he ran around the back, picked up the bird, and brought him back inside. And I don't know, I just snapped. That was the moment where I snapped. And I grabbed, just like, you know how you just grab anything? I grabbed a couch cushion, and I was like, going, no! And I was chasing him out the door and down the street going, dirty asshole, dirty asshole. And that's when my now wife and her parents saw me. So I'm starting to think maybe I didn't set the best first impression. And with that, I give you cheat names.
I can't even. I mean, I think it's really over this time. I think it's actually gonna be done. I don't know if we can get over this in our relationship, you know?
So the cat came before me.
It's that he comes every time before you, Jerry. He seems to be having the time of his goddamn life, and you don't seem to care at all.
Stephanie, I get intimidated by your... He's just so...
What do you have to say about my cat?
He's so intimidating. Look at him, he's just amazing.
This little guy, you talking about this little guy?
Yes!
I think you're threatened by him.
I am, I'm telling you that, Stephanie. I'm threatened by... Look at him, he's just looking at me like I'm nothing, like I didn't get the promotion on purpose.
Jerry, come on. Look
at him, he is rubbing in my face.
This is how he shows his affection.
Look at this, it's a mouse's face.
Yeah. Look, it's like Mickey Mouse. It's like everyone loves a little Mickey Mouse, right? He brings us gifts.
Stephanie, I want you to get rid of your cat.
Whoa. Excuse me?
It's me or the cat.
That's a really tough.
That was weird that your cat came before me. It's cool though, it's not a competition.
You know, it's like spray okay is his motto. Spray is okay, right?
Yeah.
We don't shame him around here.
No, it's cool, it's cool.
Yeah, you're okay with that?
Yeah. Whoa.
You just came again.
Sorry, did I do that?
I mean, it's hard to say what turns him on these days.
No? Sorry,
You have to build a relationship with him if you're gonna have a relationship with me.
You do? I think he does. Okay. Does he do the love bites?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Wait till he lets go.
Yeah. Don't make eye contact. That's gonna do everything right. Here's a good. tricks. Watch this.
Ma'am, you were saying that this is you want your cat not to be neutered? Is that what?
Yeah, I want you to reverse neuter him.
Reverse neuter?
Yeah. His first owners neutered him, and obviously he wants to express himself.
I can't do that. I'm a veterinarian, damn it.
Yeah, that's why we thought we'd come here. I mean,
this is experimental surgery you're talking about. I can't even think. It's against Oregon law.
What about his Oregon laws? If you won't do it, we will go to the black market and surely somebody will. Don't worry, my
Crash! I'll do it. I'll do it.
You'll do it.
I'll do it.
Good, because he's getting heavy.
Give me this little pumpernickel.
Yeah. Bye, baby.
Okay.
Be good for mommy.
Just put you right here.
Okay, well, so what? We can't have sex until, like, he's all healed up? I don't get that.
It hardly seems fair if we're enjoying ourselves and he's sitting there licking his wounds.
No. Like, look, I don't mind if your cat, like, gets off on us getting off, but, like, we can get off without the cat, right?
You know, I've actually never tried it that way. I don't know if... I mean, we're soulmates, him and I. I mean, I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Honey, I'm not criticizing your lifestyle. I'm just wondering why you don't have a long-term relationship.
What, you want me to have a relationship like you and Dad?
Yes. Now, sweetheart, is there a reason that sometimes I feel attracted to your cat? I'm sorry, I'm your mother, but I'm a human being.
Yeah, that second part isn't registering for me, Mom. You're a mother, but you're also a human being. I don't understand what the problem is here. Well, are you enjoying this?
Well, honestly, yes.
You know what? I'm uncomfortable with this. I'm gonna let you guys have your fun. No, seriously,
I just need to borrow your cat for like 20 minutes. Jonathan's coming over. I can't just like only be me.
Are you okay with this?
Come on.
He's exhausted. This is like the fourth time today.
Remember when I was pet sitting that time? It was fun. It was fun, baby. Come on.
If you don't consent, it's really weird. Okay, guys. I think it's okay.
Stephanie, as your neighbor, my cat is pregnant, and I think it's little Bogard.
It's my Bogard?
I think it's little Bogard. My cat is just worn out.
Oh my God. We didn't think it worked. We didn't think that the surgery took.
I know.
This is amazing.
Well, I'm concerned.
You mean there's going to be many more little Bogarts out there?
I'm so concerned. And like, I wasn't expecting a cat pregnancy. It's just such a bad time. I mean, me and Roger, we're going to take care of it.
What? No, you can't.
Yes.
This is a blessing.
Well, as a bluebird, I'm tired of being drug into this. I mean, it's
I am so sorry. Please do not press charges. We didn't mean anything by it.
And it's...
No. This is water. I am so sorry. He got into the nip. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Boogar, apologize to this little bluebird.
Oh no!
talking about?
You're right. We have to put an end to this. It's madness. I didn't want to believe it. He's the only thing I had going for me, but we have to kill them. Him and all of his young...
Spawn.
Yes. Will you help me?
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, how many people still have their Christmas trees? Okay. Do not give it to the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts are terrible in a lot of ways, as we know, right? It's the gay thing, that's bad enough. But when I was growing up, they were also into corporal punishment in a really kind of a sick way. So, like, I grew up, and I was a Boy Scout in Alabama, right? And we had this Boy Scout kind of cabin place where we'd always meet. It was kind of up on top of this kind of, like, big mountain. And we'd do it, like, I liked it. I didn't like merit badges or anything like that. I just liked to go camping and, like, you know, like, play really mean pranks, right? And so I got my, one opportunity was a really good one time when I, what I did was, like, I found this, do you guys know what a black racer snake is? Okay, it's like these really long black snakes. They're horrifying looking, and I found one that was dead. And I thought it would be funny to take it and then coil it up and then put it in the bottom of my Scoutmaster's sleeping bag. Right? And so, so I thought this would be the funniest thing in the world, and well, I was wrong, because it was the most hilarious thing in the world. I have never seen a grown man do what he did trying to get out of that sleeping bag. And so I thought everybody had a good laugh, right? But he was really mad about it, but he knew it's against Scout law to spank me. And back then, when I was growing up, there was like corporal punishment was kind of on its way out, and so some people were like, oh, I'm too cool to do that now. And so but he said, like, I can't do it, but we're gonna do something else called the butt gauntlet. The butt gauntlet. If you guys, some of you are like, oh, I know the butt gauntlet. The butt gauntlet is you get the entire troop to get into two lines, like right there, right? And everybody takes off their belts, right? And what you're supposed to do is, like, run through the two lines while everybody's going wham and swings at your belt, at your butt, right? And the rule is, like, don't use the belt buckle side, but there's always a couple of dicks that use the belt buckle side, so you always have to watch out for that. And so I was like, oh no, the butt gauntlet, this is gonna be terrible. And so, so I got ready, and I said, like, okay guys, just like take it easy on me, all right? Just like, all right? And so I said, okay, on three. Okay, 1, 2, and I went on 2 instead of 3. So by the time I got to like the 8th or 9th person down, everybody's going, oh shit! And they were swinging, and they missed my butt entirely. And so I got through the butt gauntlet without a single lick on my ass. And I couldn't be, you know, prosecuted for the same crime twice, so I got away with it. So that was my scouting career and how my butt was saved. J names. We have people.
Hey! All right, butt gauntlet, everybody in here. Yeah.
Come on, man. We got the reports due by the end of the day. We don't have time to be in here doing butt gauntlet.
Nathan?
Hey, that's not a... Jesus, what is this, a gut gauntlet?
Yeah, it is now because I watched the tapes. Every one of you losers missed the tushies.
What?
That's our choice, Robert. We don't have to hit butts if we don't want to, and frankly, I'm sick and tired of it.
No, we had a vote.
What are we supposed to bat 1,000? Come on.
Yeah. The labor agreement said that we just had to do the butt gauntlet. It didn't say we had to be successful at the butt gauntlet.
Plus, why do we have to use our bare hands?
Thank you.
Yes. And what about creativity and innovation?
Yeah, she was verbally mocking Davis as he was running down. That shit's gonna last longer than a month.
That's more gauntlet than butt, you know? Like, it's not just...
That's more like we don't appreciate you in the office, and we have a nickname for you called Paper Boy, which is like, it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
but
it's a whole big thing. He knows what it means.
He knows what it means.
He does.
What does it mean, Nathan?
Yeah, Nathan.
Hey guys, don't turn on.
Why does
Paperboy?
Davis deserve Paperboy as a nickname?
Because it was this fucking one time.
Shut the fuck up.
Come
What are you
on!
talking about?
Come on, man.
No one feels safe here anymore.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. This is a buck coggler.
This is a hostile work environment.
Yes.
You heard of laws?
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to be finishing reports, and now we're just talking about butt gauntlets. This is strange.
This is a business.
Yeah.
Just because none of us know what we do doesn't mean we don't need to get back to work.
Thank you.
I know what we do.
What?
We smack tushies.
Wait, that's our profession?
That's our profession.
Yes.
Holy crap.
People hire this
that
agency.
explains our confusion.
That's why I was hired directly off of a softball team, because of my pitching arm.
Sandy and I, we've been working on this report like all month, and we didn't even know why. All we do is smack people's asses.
Yeah, I called my union.
Yeah,
That's all.
You hired me right out of college. You knew I was master of my fraternity.
Yes. I hired each and every one of you because each and every one of you deep down likes to smack tushies.
I do have these weirdly calloused hands my whole life, and I've wondered who will appreciate that.
I just want to please my employer.
All right.
You've lost faith. You need to get back in there, and Davis needs to feel it.
We gotta save the company.
All right, then. Can we practice on you?
Yes,
Let's
you
do one.
can.
All right.
Just before we get started, with this new gauntlet, can we please increase our employee match on the 401k to 5%? That would be most appreciated.
Yes. Are you coming to bed?
I just thought I'd enjoy the old outdoors for a little bit longer. You know, I don't get many vacations these days, so I just wanted to look at the stars, smell the pine trees, and just think about my life choices. But I love you. I'm glad we're married.
I love you too, Derek.
And I love you too, Sheila.
I'll keep this tent warm.
Okay.
Like a big black snake.
You want a beer?
Yeah, you. Where you guys?
We're in the campsite, just over there. So.
Just over there.
Me and my.
We know what's going on.
Yeah.
What? I'm just out
we're-
looking at the stars.
We're
That's
also
the bit.
escaping our wives that want camping sex.
It just doesn't work like you think it would.
Nope.
It's a whole mess. There's nowhere to go.
I got poked by a stick in the ass, and I'll never be the same.
Yeah, but I've never had camping sex with my wife, and she has really been looking forward to this.
Well,
No reason for the trip.
If you wanted it, you'd be in the tent.
Yep, you're worried
Hey,
about it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You're right on that one. Oh.
Derek, who are your friends?
Oh, these are
Just your neighbors. Hey, neighbors.
Rick!
Yeah, Johnson, we're right over here.
Hey. Good to meet you. You know, this is a 4-man tent.
We're fine, ma'am.
Yeah, we're all right.
I'm just saying.
Just having a drink.
We
enjoying
read you
the
loud and
stars.
clear. We're good.
Derek,
just give me a sec. Yeah.
okay.
Love you. All right. Love you.
Sounds like
Sorry
someone-
about that. Our last trip was to Portland, Oregon, so she's into all this sort of multiple partner bullshit.
No. We've been down that path, believe it.
Yeah.
Once you get them out of the woods, they go wild.
Yeah. It's a primal.
So I don't know. What do I do? I mean, I don't want to have sex with my wife in a tent.
You
so,
take a night walk. That's what you do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good 2-3 hours. She'll probably be out by the time we get back.
Yeah. Tell her you were looking for kindling, got lost, saw the stars by the side of the lake.
I already used the stars line about all that.
Wait, but did you see them by the side of the lake where they were reflecting?
No.
Well, there you go.
It's like double the stars.
And then just say, I couldn't find my way back and the lake was so beautiful, I rested against a rock.
I gotta be honest, you guys, like, doesn't she catch on at one point? You keep going camping and you never had sex, and then she's like, well, I'm not gonna go camping again because...
She'll be mad as a hornet, I'll tell you that in the morning.
Yeah, she'll probably break up with you.
Well, I don't want that.
Well, don't you? Why aren't you in the tent, son?
I just want to have sex in a bed. Why is that so weird?
Well, then you
Is that kinky now, to have sex in a fucking bed? I'm gonna have sex with one person in a bed for a continued period of time.
I don't know.
Is that all right?
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was from the other camp over.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't help it over here. Oh, hi. I actually might have a solution to some of your problems here.
Okay, I guess everyone's the therapy session, yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're really quite loud.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
He's got some pent-up
I got
issues.
this awesome cat.
Awesome.
Yeah, he really spices up the bedroom.
A cat? I'm not cat.
Trust me, it works.
Derek, I want the cat.
Yeah, the whole campground has kind of been discussing your situation. I'm from over there near the bathroom. Things just echo. Just get in there and feel that vinyl. Feel that swish.
Okay.
You know, bring the cat along.
Bring the cat.
We're not bringing the cat. Oh, well, that's actually fine. That's great.
Yeah, problem solved.
You're getting all of your wishes by being a dick. She will never want to go camping again. You don't have to do anything you don't want. You'll be in your bed in no time.
God damn it.
You ready for a night walk?
I know. I wanted to be a chipmunk too, but we're snakes.
I hate being a snake.
Wanted to be a squirrel or a little marmot.
I wanted to be a Kuppenbender.
Capybara.
Wow. I don't know what that is, but it sounds way better than a snake.
It is. It's the largest rodent on the planet.
Oh, wow. Oh. Well, you know, I'm really in my soul cuddly and sweet, and I would just love to cuddle up to someone, but they scream and run around and get all scared.
I'm tired of people being afraid of us.
Maybe we need a makeover.
We just need a new do.
We just need a new do.
We just need one salon that's open-minded.
That's right, without a narrow focus or an interpretation that's strictly traditional.
Excuse me, I think I heard the word makeover. I love a project.
We're so sick of humans being afraid of us.
Yeah. I'm not an official salon. I don't have any licenses. But I do have a bag of tricks. Ooh. I'd ask you to sit, but how would you?
You're right.
I just, I've never worked with snakes before. It's in my bag. I have a lot of hair extensions that I typically kind of clip on or weave in, or these aren't gonna work.
You gotta help us.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna accentuate your eyes. Ooh. You know what? Because once people can see you in the eyes, they can see your soul. They can see that you're. Well, are you nice people?
We're snakes, you know.
Snakes. Well, yeah. Let's do a little eye magic.
You know, we don't.
Oh my God.
Ooh. We can make them really pop. Okay.
Yeah.
A little. Ooh, and for you, electric blue. For you, electric blue.
That's her color.
Okay.
Oh, that feels so nice.
All right.
Such a gentle touch.
Oh.
You know we don't chew when we swallow.
I heard that about you.
Well, it's a gentle side of us. No one ever takes that into consideration.
You know what? Then a little lipstick certainly won't hurt.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that's an inviting place now. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
We can find all the lovers that we want.
Okay, just quick Instagram. All right, and then I'm just gonna be off. I'm just like Mary Poppins, off I go with my bag. And I'm just gonna let you off into the night. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Is there anything you want in return?
Kind stranger.
I have a kookaburra. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. It's a large rodent.
The largest rodent in the world. That's what I wanted to be.
Could you not eat it? He's the love of my life.
Where is he?
Yeah. Don't ask. He's not in my living room. That's all you need to know. Oh God, he's followed me.
We can't help our nature.
Oh, if only my jaw was hinged.
If only I didn't have poison.
But why did you even get a makeover if you don't want to change?
We can't change.
We're snakes.
We're snakes. If we were snakes, we would have bit you.
But you didn't bite me.
Yet.
Sons of bitches. Oh.
I can't help it.
You know, I'm just gonna try to reach in my bag one more time to get this bat!
Oh! Oh! Ow! 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 The one thing a snake can't do.
There's nothing worse than the lack of appreciation for my artistry. Suck this poison, I'm done.
Last story, Stephen Humphrey, ladies and gentlemen.
So I used to be a really confident guy. Back in my younger days, I was great at 3 things. 1, making people laugh. 1, 2, drinking. And 3, sexual coitus, if the cat wasn't around. But that all ends when you have kids. Because they pretty much destroy all self-respect you have for yourself. Because you do things you never imagined. Like one time, my daughter Maxine, she was 2 years old, and I had her at this birthday party, and we invited 50 people, because that's what you do as young parents. It's stupid. And you buy a really expensive cake, which she can't appreciate. You just get the one from Fred Meyer. Just get a sheet cake. But I got this expensive one, and so she was like eating her cake and everything, and I kind of wanted just to show her to the world. So I just announced a party that's like, everyone, please, let's all say happy birthday to, my daughter Maxine. I held her up like this, and she vomited the cake right into my face. That was one thing she did. We were in Mexico. We were with a group of friends. It was for a wedding, and so we were in a beachside restaurant. It's like open up to the beach, right? And Maxine was also still about 2, and she just refused to wear. She's like her old man, refuses to wear clothes when she's supposed to wear them. And so, so she was like running around and I was like talking to my friends in this restaurant. And they were telling me, tell us about the newspaper industry, Steve. Tell us about it. So I was lording it over them. Oh, I'm the editor of this paper, and print media will never die, and la 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 la. And I was going on, and so, and then they said one of my friends said oh, can I interrupt you just for a second, because your daughter is shitting on the restaurant floor. And she's like, and just like, yeah. And so I'm just like, sorry, guys. You were in a restaurant. What are you supposed to do? Okay. Last one. All right. The ultimate humiliation. So my second daughter, Veronica, also around 2 years old. One day, I'm taking a shower, and I don't know why, but she decides to come swing open the door, the shower door, and she looked at my penis, and she went, Mommy, Daddy's got a worm in his vagina. And so now when I ask for my wife for sex, sometimes she'll go I'm not really in the mood for a worm vagina. Jane Ames.
How are we going to tell them? I mean, it's very stressful to tell your children that you're going to let them go.
I don't know, I'm gonna drink a few of these before I do, though.
Well, that's what you do, isn't it, Harold? That's what you do. Okay, I just wanted to go just nicely. Okay, we got the nice cake, we had the good cutlery out.
Right.
Let's just break it to them.
All your friends are here. You're never gonna see them again.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mommy, I love you.
We love you guys.
I love you.
Family meeting. We love family meetings.
Oh, there's cake.
Oh, cake at the family meeting? That's awesome.
No, I'm just the neighbor.
Yeah, we brought Billy over. You know, being twins, we need to sometimes, you know, spread our wings.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. Billy can hear this too.
Yeah. Oh, we love to hear about those wings that you're developing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are going off of the deck in the back and seeing if we can fly.
Yeah.
And he catches us.
Yeah, it's in us, because Billy's bigger, and we're like, ah! But we feel safe because we know that if we get hurt, we can talk to our mom and dad.
Yeah, and you know what else I thought? I said to my brother just the other day, I was like, you know what? You can do anything in this life as long as you are loved.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and speaking of wings, we were like, you're the wind beneath our wings.
Wings, yeah.
Yeah. Remember that time you watched Beaches when you told us not to?
Yeah. And then we watched it and we said, that's just like our house, except no one's sick. But, you know, it was the same thing.
And I've always been jealous of them because I'm a foster kid, so.
He's had a lot of parents, you know, and cumulatively, all the parents have still been just worse than you guys have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this is the situation with him, is that, like, he's pretty resilient, and things are going pretty well for him, but eventually it's all gonna come crashing down because he doesn't have the foundation
Not us!
his family.
Not us! Yeah. It's cement, and it's not wet cement, it's cement with rebar in it.
And my situation, it's just like quicksand. It's like, will it ever stop? Nope.
But I mean, wouldn't you also say that it's made you the person that you are today?
Yeah, like,
you're stronger for it?
So much freedom. You get to do whatever you want. No one to look after you at all, ever, right?
Yeah, it's like that movie Big, just all the time.
It's so awesome.
See that trauma I was talking about?
He doesn't have a moral compass.
But we told him we were like a strong foundation that he could build upon and rebuild his life and feel safe again.
Anyhow, can we have some cake?
Yeah, go for it. Just eat as much as you want.
All right.
That
sounds irresponsible.
That does sound a little irresponsible.
You taught us better than that.
We'll each have one
we'll
slice.
Eat one slice. And then off to bed, just like good kids.
Yeah, just
Here you go,
like good
sis.
kids.
Thanks, bro.
What do you want to talk about?
Right, we did bring you here for a reason.
We did.
Not to just hear our accolades.
No. Your father has something very important to tell you.
Oh, he's going to tell us a story about his childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know, as you know, when I was a kid, my dad left when I was really young.
Yeah, and you told us how sad it made you, and you'd never do that to us.
Yeah. But my mom was always there for me. She was always there for me.
Oh, yeah, she was there.
Yeah. She raised me on her own, and, you know, I think maybe I was better off for it.
Oh, wow,
you know, in retrospect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That story needs, like, a work with an arc and a plot. And anyways.
Well, you know, that's life. It's not like the movies.
Okay.
What your father and I are trying to say, or at least I'm trying to say, I guess now, is
You're having another baby! We're gonna have
No! More cement! More rebar! It will never crumble! So this family is successful! Sorry, I got loud. I got my loud voice. It's the sugar.
As long as you're having more kids, you can adopt him!
Oh, adopt me! Billy, you can adopt him! This family is like the pyramids of Egypt. Nobody figures out how it works, but it works. Right? And it's there forever, and it never goes away. Never, ever, ever. And it's completely self-contained, and maybe aliens are involved.
Wait, what's wrong, new mom?
She's happy. New mom cries like this a lot.
Sorry. We're gonna be stuck with the...
I hate you so much! I would do anything to get you out of this household! Your father and I used to have fucking sex! We used to enjoy ourselves before you came along. You ruined everything! This house used to be a goddamn palace, and now nothing works! Nothing works, and it's all because of you! And because of you! And you ruined this!
Yeah, what she said. What she said.
James and Stephen Humphrey.
Yeah, and give it for Stephen Humphrey.
Oh, hey, do you want this?
Yeah, I want this. Hey, did you all have a great time tonight? Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the end of our show.
Whoa!
Balcony coming back for it.
Yeah!
Yeah. But J Names, this is our home theater. Give it up for Curious Comedy Theater.
Woo!
Yeah, we are here every 5th Friday.
Yep.
We invite all of our friends. We always have a feature group, usually a stand-up. So tell your friends about J Names. Like us on Facebook. Any other announcements?
Yeah, if you had a great time tonight, come back for the New Year's Eve party here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 hours of improv, sketch, stand-up. There's going to be maybe even some aerial acts, food, and a champagne toast.
A champagne toast.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I went last year, and it was the best decision of my life.
That's great. Yeah. So one last question. Do y'all like supporting J Names?
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we are about ready to go to represent Portland in the comedy world at San Diego Improv Festival in February.
Ow.
We're waiting to hear back on Atlanta. We're waiting to hear back on Minnesota.
Yeah.
But we're going around, and you are such a great audience. If you want to continue to be a great audience, throw $5 in the bucket on the way out. And if you don't want to, we'll never know. We'll never know. So if you want to support us, great. We really appreciate that. It'll help us out in San Diego. And if not, just come back.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the next one is I don't have a 2018 calendar.
March 30th!
March 30th!
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you so much.